Dan Rogers. We spoke on the phone. I'll be your guide on the TAW tour. Well, the chopper's warmed up and the pilot's ready if you are. I'll see you outside. Can you hear me okay? Great. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about TAW on the ride over. It's Tampa out your window. TAW originated here about 70 years ago. Back then, the only real industry around here was in cigars and phosphates. Mr. J.A. Turner and some business associates saw the need for somebody to service the huge electric motors used in the phosphate mines. So they set up shop here in Tampa. Mr. Turner's philosophy was simple. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And he built TAW around that goal. TAW kept on growing right through the Depression and World War II. And I don't need to tell you, times were hard back then. But you gotta hand it to Mr. Turner. He was always thinking about ways in which to diversify and adapt this business to the needs of his customers. And it's the idea of quality customer service that's the foundation of TAW. Now we're flying over downtown right now. You can really see the growth. It seems like we add a few more of these skyscrapers every year. You know, TAW really grew up with Tampa. And just like Tampa, we're planning on the future. In fact, much of TAW's future was forecasted by Jake Turner. In the mid-60s, he took over for his father. It was Jake's foresight that really put TAW on the path of being one of the premier electrical repair facilities in the country. Well, Jake's forecast planned for growth throughout the South. And today we have over 300 employees, 6 different facilities in Florida and Georgia. And we're still growing.
Excuse me, Dan, we're flying over the TAW plant right now.
Thanks, Bob. Well, that's TAW's home office and main repair facility. You're looking at 90,000 square feet packed with the best repair equipment. And more importantly, the best people in the business. Now, Bubba Turner took over for his father in 1988. And he's continuing the heritage that his grandfather begun over 70 years ago. Bubba's going to meet us when we land. And he's got some ideas for TAW's future as well. And I'm sure he'd like to share them with you.
I really appreciate you taking the time for this tour. Your business is very important to us. Let's step down to my office.
Good morning, Bubba.
Morning, Harold. How was your weekend?
Oh, fantastic.
Fine.
Good morning.
That was Harold Shear. He runs our custom equipment division. We have 5 divisions now. You know, instead of taking the plant tour, we've got a new company video. I've got a copy of it here in my office. Let's walk in and have a look at it. Have a seat. Dan has already given you an introduction to the company. Let me fast forward the tape to the part on our divisional capabilities.
TAW is industry's friend. 5 divisions, 1 purpose: to serve the needs of our customers. Let's take a moment to explore each of these divisions and the services they provide. Since 1921, the name TAW has been associated with the quality repair of electrical motors and equipment. And this tradition is continued today in TAW's Equipment Services Division. In order to better service our customers' needs, TAW has separate departments for both high and low voltage equipment. These departments know your needs. They understand this equipment can be vital to your operation. That's why they'll work around the clock to get your equipment back online. The Equipment Services departments are set up for streamlined operation. Every repair is computer tracked from pickup to delivery. This orchestrated movement assures TAW's priority goal of customer satisfaction through high-quality, on-time deliveries. Can the design of a repair facility have an effect on the quality and timeliness of a repair? You bet. Both the high and low voltage facilities were designed from the ground up for maximum efficiency. Let's follow some equipment through the repair process in these departments to see efficiency at its best. Upon receipt of a call, a service representative schedules the equipment for pickup. And no matter how big your equipment, chances are TAW's truck fleet can handle the job. From small motors to equipment weighing as much as 40 tons, our fleet is on constant standby, ready to get your equipment into our facility and back to you as soon as possible. Once a motor is received in high voltage, it's disassembled and then thoroughly cleaned with our custom-designed high-pressure cleaning equipment and automatic parts washers. From there, temperature-controlled charring ovens are used to burn out all volatiles. In temperature and humidity-controlled clean rooms, new coils and windings are manufactured to specification. The equipment used for this process is highly specialized. Some of this equipment was designed by TAW's engineers and built to our specs. TAW stocks approximately 250,000 pounds of magnet wire for manufacturing windings and coils. To have complete control over scheduling, TAW manufactures all its own coils. In the high voltage department, coils up to 10 feet long can be built on our custom equipment. All high voltage windings are vacuum pressure impregnated in a 6 or 10-foot process vessel and then cured in one of 2 bake ovens. TAW's high voltage department can also rebar rotors, a process that can save thousands over the cost of new parts. Once the electrical components are completed, the motor is reassembled and readied for TAW's vigorous testing process. The motor is first fastened to a perfectly level precision-milled bed plate and run to manufacturer's specifications to analyze temperature and vibration output. No-load current and vibration are tested on the motor using power supplied by a special synchronous generator that's designed to present pure 60 Hertz sine wave voltage. It was created and built by TAW's engineers specifically for this purpose. Rotor balance is checked on our fully computerized, state-of-the-art dynamic balancer. The swing on this machine is rated at 100 inches with a maximum load of 40,000 pounds. Once testing is complete, the motor is painted and returned to the customer. Specializing in low-voltage, random-wound, three-phase motors, the low-voltage department has virtually revolutionized repair of this type of equipment. They've accomplished this with the creation of new technology and material specifications. TAW's engineers and technicians have devised a completely new way of random winding coils that eliminates pressure points and crossovers, allowing for a more thorough coating of insulating materials. This eliminates premature failures and results in longer life and repairs you can count on every time. The low voltage department's goal is zero warranty returns, and they found their design process contributes greatly to achieving that goal. TAW's engineers have found that material specification has as much to do with high quality as any part of the process. The revolution didn't stop with materials and equipment. It continued through to customer service. The low voltage department initiated a computerized scheduling system that tracks repairs from pickup to delivery. This guarantees you will receive your equipment when we promise. In fact, the motto of this department is, we'll do what we said we'd do when we said we'd do it. At every step of the repair process, TAW has developed, where needed, custom equipment to expedite this quality service. Nowhere does this apply more than with our test gear. Much of TAW's test equipment was designed and built by our in-house engineers and technicians. This makes us unique in the industry. To purchase this equipment would be cost prohibitive for most repair facilities, and many don't have the know-how or capabilities to build their own gear. So they just don't do the same tests we do. And that's why they can't guarantee performance like we can. When a motor leaves here, you can be assured of quiet, smooth operation and long life, many times exceeding manufacturer's specifications. Whether your needs take you to our high or low voltage departments, for motor or equipment repair, you can count on equipment services for high quality, dependable repairs and a delivery on time, every time. Housed in its own 67,000 square foot facility, TAW's Custom Equipment Division is industry's problem-solving resource. Custom Equipment specializes in designing, building, and remanufacturing electrical power distribution and control equipment that's both portable and stationary. Custom Equipment's engineers work directly with clients to create equipment that's dependable, economical to operate, and designed for years of service. In fact, it's not uncommon for the equipment we build for harsh environment duty, like phosphate mines, to be operational after 35 or more years. Custom equipment engineers see the design process as a problem-solving challenge. They realize that the equipment they build today, in many cases, must work with the equipment you bought years ago. Using data like this, along with information like field measurements and preference for replacement components, engineers can create new equipment to exacting specifications. Specifications designed for success. The actual drawing of the plans and specs is done on AutoCAD or computer-aided design systems. These computers are programmed specifically for use in this field. With your completed plans stored in memory, access for quick revisions is just a touch away. In the manufacturing facility, you can see the application of the design to the process of building equipment. Before it leaves this plant, the product will not only look good, but will meet or exceed our customer specifications for years of trouble-free performance. Custom Equipment's fully equipped facility features highly skilled technicians utilizing a complete array of machining, welding, metal forming, and coating equipment. The products built in this facility vary from switchgear of any type and size to indoor and outdoor custom enclosures for electrical gear, to retrofits of existing electrical equipment, to control consoles, and specialty mining equipment like pit gun sleds, pump sleds, and portable control stations. Many manufacturers rely on in-the-field adjustments to work out the kinks. That's not necessary with a TAW product. If it's built by us, it will work right the first time. We know it will because your product's been tested at every step of the assembly process. Custom Equipment's ability to manufacture the very best in top-quality electrical products is limited only by your imagination. Chances are, if you can imagine it, we can build it. After all, custom is our middle name. TAW's Equipment Sales Division was created to provide our customers with the highest quality electrical motors and drives, air compressors, pumps, blowers, and chain hoists. For some suppliers, their service policy goes out the door with the product. Not so at TAW. When you buy a product from our Equipment Sales Division, you buy our guarantee that we'll be there when you need us. Whether it's preventative maintenance or emergency late-night repair, you can depend on TAW 24 hours a day. With your first phone call, you'll recognize our commitment to service. A member of our sales team will meet with you to learn your operation and to make sure you get the product you need the first time. If you're putting out a bid for equipment, one of our trained sales consultants will assist you in the design, layout, engineering, specification, and budgeting you'll need for the job. When your equipment is delivered, we'll be there to aid the contractor with installation and to assist with the initial startup procedures. We'll also make sure it's performing to specification and fulfilling your needs. Our service doesn't stop there. Once you're operational, we'll make sure you're set for preventative maintenance, as well as provide you with any warranty work that might be necessary. Our qualified service technicians in fully equipped maintenance vehicles will be available for on-site preventative maintenance, troubleshooting, and warranty repair services. Every product we sell is backed by a complete inventory of service replacement parts. If your equipment needs repair, chances are you won't need to wait for parts. We've probably got what you need in stock. And if we don't, we'll make sure it's expedited in. We know this equipment is valuable to you, and keeping you as a customer is valuable to us. For years, we've provided the best in equipment to utility, phosphate, construction, and a myriad of other industries. At TAW, we believe not only in what we sell, but in you, our customers. That's why when you buy our products, you buy every member of our management, sales, and support team as well. They'll be there to make sure you'll be back. TAW's Mechanical Services Division is industry's innovative repair source. Headed by an engineering-driven management team, Mechanical Services' approach to repair is unique to the industry. Our technicians realize that equipment fails for many reasons, including underrating, overheating, continuous use, and just poor design. It's not uncommon in this department for our technicians to redesign and manufacture a part to our own specs rather than the manufacturer's, if enhanced performance, extended life, or dependability will be the result. We realize this equipment is important to you. The initial investment is often very expensive, but so is downtime. That's why we're dedicated to doing the job right the first time. It's not uncommon for our repairs to be returned in better than new condition. This department is versatile, and our technicians are trained to work with a variety of equipment in many different applications. Upon receipt of a job, we first ascertain the scope of the project. We then analyze each segment of the repair or manufacture. From there, we provide the customer with a written estimate and commit to a delivery date. If this means working around the clock to get the project completed and delivered, then that's what we'll do. It's part of our commitment to customer service. Our facility features some of the largest machine equipment in the South, like our Skoda lathe that can accommodate an 83-inch swing on a 27-foot long piece of stock weighing up to 20 tons, or our vertical turret lathe with a 120-inch swing and a 20-ton capacity. But it's not only our equipment that makes the difference, it's our people. Our managers, engineers, and technicians are dedicated individuals. They just wouldn't be satisfied with themselves if the job wasn't done right. It's a thing called pride and craftsmanship, and it's at TAW.
I think that should give you a pretty good idea of what we do around here. Of course, any tour or video can just barely touch the surface. Speaking of surface, you've got a chopper outside. I'll walk you out. You probably noticed in the video, and it's really true, if there's one reoccurring theme through every one of our departments and employees, it's a genuine desire to please our customer. We'll give you the very best we have to offer. It's nice to finally get a chance to meet you. If there's anything we can do to help, please give us a call. We'll be there for you.